Awaken Beauties, finally, it's here. The truth to empower women to true inner beauty through a healthy mind and inner biology. I am your hostess, Cassandra Keogh, a 20-year salon owner, organic beauty product formulator, positive mind management, and clinical hypnotherapist. And I am here to help you stay sane, get sleep, and bring your sexy back. Sponsored by evoquebeauty.com. evoquebeauty.com. Now, let's get to it. Hey, lovely. Cassandra here with the Awaken Beauty podcast. And today we're going to be talking about lizard brain. Dun, dun, dun. So have you ever heard of the lizard brain? I'm sure you have. And it refers to that part of the brain that is responsible for the fight, flight, freeze response. And when I first heard of lizard brain, I was like, I don't have a lizard brain. My brain is smart. But I really pictured this lizard like hijacking my brain, and I couldn't bring myself to believe that this little lizard could actually be the boss of me. So I thought maybe that happens to other people, but my fears are totally legitimate, right? So have you ever wanted to start a new job or start something new, and all of that negative chatter starts to rumble up in your mind? And you think, oh, I'm not good at this. There's not room for me in the market. Or I just need more training and I need to go get more facilitation in creating curriculum. Or she's much better than me. She'll get the job before I do. Why should I even try? I know you've been there. So what you don't realize is that those thoughts are actually the lizard trying to just simply keep you safe. And you see, the part of the brain that promptly scares the what if scenarios and it only exists to really keep us safe and keep you repeating what it knows. All right, so that's what we know. So the lizard who was whispering and sometimes shouting, echo chamber, those things in your ears is really what we call the imposter monster. So how do we silence this imposter monster? And before I tell you about the simple solution, you should know absolutely what does not work. Now, number one, using logic and reasoning doesn't work because the mind and the imposter monster doesn't know the difference between the two. Number two, it never works to just wait for the fear to pass or slide by because it never does. And in fact, every single time that you listen to the imposter monster and wait to take action, you're just reinforcing the habit more. You're turning up the volume. And yes, it's a habit because even though it feels real, it's just simply repetitive habit making in your world. So let's now talk about how we can change the imposter monster with the 3 B's. And sometimes people doubt that this really, really simple tool can generate change, but I absolutely promise you it will if you try it. So if you're willing to prove to yourself how easy it can be to silence that imposter monster, I'd like you to decide right now to just step back, take a breath, and let's put it to work. So I want you to think of a time in the future or even in the past, but maybe in the future, maybe it's now that you want to put these 3 B's to work so that you can learn it. And you can even set an alarm if you want to practice it. I always say putting on your calendar is really critical when we want change. So the first B is body. We want to shift our body language. And this works by the lizard knows this specific posture of just being status quo, kind of the shoulders are humped over. Pretend right now that you're taking a string and you're bringing it through the top of your head and you're correcting your posture and you're sitting up straight and you're correcting it. You can breathe correctly and you have confidence. Now, let your body just hang loose and limp and feel strong in this structure. Your shoulders kind of fold down a little bit and you put your chest up a little bit. Your state has changed. You notice that you're already maybe feeling better. Now the breath is next. And the imposter monster lives in the shallow breathing. And so we want to open up our vagus nerve, where all communication is open up through the mind and the body. And we want to move our breath through our stomach region, leading with our stomach, pushing it out and letting it come back in. And you can simply exercise the 7 breaths in and slowly letting the count out for 11 count. So you're breathing in for 7 and out for 11. Now, the last is belief, and this is really, really huge. We all know beliefs are big, and beliefs are simply thoughts that are repeating over and over in our mind. 2 things cannot occupy the same space at the very same time. That's what we call double-mindedness. So the easiest way to silence this imposter monster is to really figure out, how do you choose how you want to feel? So belief is B, because it's much easier to change your self-talk after you change your body language and then your breathing. So the imposter monster says, for example, you'll never be as good as so-and-so, or whatever that negative mind chatter potty mouth is. And after shifting your body language and then your breathing, and then you ask that magic question, how do I want to feel? Then start talking in that answer, in that state. I can get better at this. I've done this before. I believe in myself. I've learned to excel in other areas in my life, and this is one more area that I will excel. So here's the recap. Let's break it all down. The next time you catch yourself second guessing your ability, you want to move to your goal and shift into these 3 Bs. Your body language, taking that string, pulling up to the top of your head, letting your chest come up, and shifting your state. Then you want to work with your breath. Shallow breathing doesn't work, opening up the vagus nerve. And then lastly, you want to work with the old belief and transition it into your new belief on what you choose and want to believe based on the answer of your magic question. How do I want to feel, talk, believe about myself in this time right now? That's the shift. That's the instant shift. And it works. And this is the be, do, have model. And it just gets better with practice. And so I want you to really have fun with this. And I want you to play along and really shift your state, because it's all energy, and energy is everything. So you're really reconditioning your mind and your body to put yourself in a new state, which will change your world. Now, it's not all positive self-talk. You really have to engage on who you want to choose, you want to be. So I want you to have fun with this, and I want you to do me one thing. If you liked this video, I want you to practice this and then come back to me and name the one imposter monster thought that you shifted today, or that you plan to shift in the future, so that you can start being in that be, do, have model, so that someday it will not come, but we create it now. We create our own reality, because we are the creators and co-creators of our life. All right, hope you had fun with that quick video on the 3 Bs, and leave your comments for me, please. All my love. Well, hello, Awaken Beauty. Thank you so much for joining the show today. Were you inspired? Please leave a comment or your own personal aha moment so others can capture exactly what you did. Also, please like and subscribe wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. And if you're interested in high quality natural products for your hair, skin, and wellness, including organic CBD, please visit evoquebeauty.com. Again, that is evoquebeauty.com, evoquebeauty.com. And until next time, darling, stay sane, get sleep, and bring your sexy back.